since way back in 1973, there's a look at Bills Stadium, just outside of Buffalo, New York. A few moments ago, to the delight of this Buffalo crowd, it was the Bills racing out of the tunnel as they get set to match up with the New England Patriots. And we are underway in Buffalo. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Here's the first carry now for Todd Gurley. Yeah, this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
All right, Brandon, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
Mike 53. Here we go, D. All day, defense, all day, all day. 56.
Throwing now is Allen. It's complete. This is Todd Gurley. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here. On first down, it's Gurley. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Mike 53.
Here's Allen. He'll buy some time right. He's going to dump it off to Gurley. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. And I think that's a pretty good illustration of why they try to get the football into his hands out of the backfield. That was something else. And his kick is no good. An inauspicious start here kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0 game. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. Very good starting position for the Patriot offense as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Now Jones. That's going to be caught. It's Jacoby Myers.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
Yeah, it was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
Trying to pick it up on the ground with Harris. And he will have a Patriots first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Well, they just watched the other team take the ball downfield and score, so they knew that this drive, this opening drive, was on them. And, boy, that was important to pick up that first down there and keep this one going.
So now here's a throw that's complete. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They hand this off to Harris. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Part of their struggles last week was getting these negative plays on 1st and 2nd down. That's something they have to be wary of as this game continues.
On 2nd and 12, Jones. Open man is Kendrick Bourne. And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 22-yard line. A new set of downs after a strong pickup of 16 yards. Now a first down carry for Harris. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
That's caught by Myers. Touchdown, Patriots. Jacoby Myers, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Patriots are an extra point away from going out in front. So a nice touchdown pass for the rookie there. And, you know, as they go down the stretch, look, they're not a playoff team. This is just confidence building and growth time for him, right?
Yeah, it's a game within the game, isn't it? Because every team wants to win all games on their schedule. But the development of this rookie quarterback is paramount for this team. So you're exactly right. Every rep, doesn't matter what the game, what the situation, what the score, valuable for him, valuable for his team as they look towards next year.
And he'll be out of bounds here, a yard shy of the 25 and the 24. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And, Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left.
More football.
We're only in November. But they would be a wild card team. And that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders. That
guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak could have them out of the playoffs, so they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. Dante Hightower on the stop. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Now a handoff for Gurley. Gurley's got the first. Oh, he breaks a tackle, and he's got an alley. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Todd Gurley with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Bills have retaken the lead. He's showing the different ways he can hit you in this first quarter. 1 rushing, 1 receiving touchdown.
He's showing us he's not just a stereotype, isn't he? Not just a guy who carries the ball in the backfield, can get out into space, make plays with his hands downfield. That's a pretty good combination right there.
Defensively, you'd prefer to be going against the stereotype, wouldn't you?
At least you know where he is, right? That gives you a chance to get more people to him and get him on the ground.
All day, baby.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. In the midst of, well, let's just say a not-so-rosy losing streak. They've got the open week, though, coming up next weekend, so you have to figure this to be a game that they dearly love to have.
Oh, indeed. They have to have this one because that's something positive to take with you when you go away for a few days, and it actually releases your mind. If they lose this one, that mind stays cluttered the entire time they're away, and they've got to scramble to get back in sync when they start playing again.
And he's finally taken down, and it's a big gain there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 48-yard line. Throwing Jones. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. T. Higgins was the intended target, and now it's 2nd down. Off play action, Jones. Now Jones is hit. He lost the football. Now this is picked up by the Bills. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line. And in this very cold night air, how much harder, Charles, is it to hang on to that football?
It's a lot harder, and I know for the most part we think about a ball being slick when there's rain or snow, any type of moisture. But when it's cold and dry like this, and it is cold, it's also slick that way because you're not able to really grip it the same way. Your hands are cold, and then the hits seem harder. So, yeah, it's a lot more difficult to hold on to the football, which means you have to emphasize it that much more.
Wind chills right now, 12 degrees. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. And by the way, for those of you who think Todd Gurley may have lost a step, I think you can look at this play as evidence that that is indeed not the case. And oh, can you believe it? He misses another one, his 3rd so far. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. Here comes Darius Phillips out of the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over, the other team takes it down and scores. That can be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
They're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up. They'll run it here. This is James White. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. They go backwards there 2 yards, and 2nd and 1 is now 3rd and 3. Looking to throw. Jones. He'll get that out to the flat to White. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short.
A short gain that doesn't get him the 1st down brings up a 4th down situation.
Really nice job defensively. They knew where the sticks were. They got the stop before it. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. Shedding the tackler, and it gives him some room. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the sticks make a drastic shift forward. After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. Back to throw. Jones. And that's going to be caught for a Patriot touchdown. T. Higgins with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Patriots are back within a score. The touchdown all set up by the big play 1 snap before, but they finish it off here with a shorter completion, this time for the score.
I like how they stuck with what got them there, right? The big pass play Got the momentum going, right? You create it with a play like that, and you come right back with another pass play to finalize things off.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. Here comes Marquez Stevenson now from his end zone. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line.
For most people, the excitement of a kickoff return is to see a long one that goes back in the opposite direction. But for the guys covering it, it's being able to stop them deep in their own territory. How about that incredible form tackle right there? Shoulder into ball carrier, and down he goes.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. They'll try and start the drive with Gurley. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. 137 yards for him on the ground so far tonight as he has been terrific in this first half. Now it's Gurley. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Allen going to give this one to Singletary. And he powers his way up past the 30. 4 yards on the pickup there as they get it back to a more manageable 3rd and 7.
But you've got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball because they were in a 2nd and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to 3rd and manageable with that run.
Hey, we got right. We got right. I'm coming for you, son. I'm coming for you, son.
Throwing is Allen on 3rd. Flushed out right. Now a diving effort right side. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
When you're a player of his stature, you don't just circle the games on your team's calendar. You circle the Pro Bowl without a doubt. That's a game that you just figure you're going to win each and every year.
Oh, not much, man. Playing the Bills right now. Yeah. He's only up by 4. Yeah. No, I can't stop Todd Gurley at all, though. Like, at all. Like, at all. Like, at all. He's got all 3 of his touchdowns. I did not. I mean, I don't know about that, but...
So the shotgun snap to Allen. He'll get this out wide to Singletary. And he will have the first down, but he winds up paying for it pretty good. It's a 9-yard...
Yeah, I don't know if it's because he's lagging, because he's missed all 3 of his extra points, too, but... Like, everything he does just seems to work. But no, he's not that good. Like, he's up 18-14. No, he's missed all 3 of his extra points. He just scored again. Yeah, he just scored again. He misses this extra point, he'll have 24. Oh yeah. My rookie defensive tackle's up to a 77, Christian Barrymore. He tried to do a fake field goal and got his punter hit. Or kicker hit. He tried to flip to the kicker pass. Or no, I'm sorry, no, it was the flip. Didn't work, but, you know. No, I had a 4th and inches, and I got like an 80-yard run on that shit all the way down to the 1-yard line. 50 seconds left in the first half. He had first ball, so if I can get down there and score something before half, that'd be big. Yeah, 28 seconds now.
Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play.
I feel like I'd be beating people if I was better at Madden. I mean, the funny thing is I'm not bad at Madden, man. Like, I'm really not. I win all my online quick matches. I regularly beat the computer on all Madden. Like, I don't know what happens in the leagues, bro. Yeah. Oh, Myers. Gotta hold on to that, bro.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have.
I don't think I'm gonna have time to get down there.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Jones
Oh, fuck.
steps away. And he wisely will throw that one away.
Well, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just checked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
On 3rd down, here's Harris. And he'll lose yardage on the play.
Take that to halftime. Fuck it.
So we've reached halftime here in Orchard Park with the Bills taking the lead into the break. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3.
I don't understand why he gets a boost of momentum for the start of the second half, but okay.
Here comes Darius Phillips out of the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And they're on the short end of the scoreboard here. And Charles, what adjustments, if any, do you think they need to make for the second half?
Well, paraphrasing the gold medal hockey winning coach Herb Brooks.
Oh, bitch. There's my first pick of the game.
Intercepted. Picked off at the 30. But that one is going to sting. First play of the third.
And you have to know that at halftime, they spent a lot of time going through their checklist of what they wanted to accomplish to start this third quarter. Turning it over like this was not on that list.
Not at all. And you come out of the locker room trailing.
Give it back.
It's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. And he will bring it out past the 20-yard line. He exited the pocket trying to improvise.
I threw my first pick on the first play of the second half, so did he.
And Brandon, when you're on the run, sometimes your downfield vision can get skewed just a bit. Now, the beauty of extending a play is sometimes your receivers find their way open, but oftentimes you end up closing down part of the field and bringing those defenders to the ball. And that one was picked off.
A gain of 6 there on first. 4 yards remain for second down. Looking to throw. Jones.
Oh, how? It makes no sense, bro.
And it's a tremendous
Yeah.
finally get him at about the 10-yard line. So not quite a first and goal. It's first and 10 from the 10. So after the INT, it's Allen sliding out of the pocket. Checks that.
Fucking Christ. Is Zach Moss playing fullback?
Zach Moss, his 4th touchdown on the year.
Oh,
The Bills use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6.
yeah, we missed another field goal or extra point.
We're close. Well to the right and no good.
He's got 5 touchdowns. I have 2, but I'm only down by 2 touchdowns and 2 2-point conversions.
So with the missed PAT,
Right. He's missed 5 extra points. He should be up by 21, not 16.
Phillips out of the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I can't seem to run the ball at all.
Totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Ground incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down. Now Jones on third down. This one is incomplete.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for him. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
This is away and a very good kick angled for the sidelines.
Awful fucking kick, but okay.
Throwing on first down is Allen. He'll buy some time right. He's going to go deep for big.
Wow, bro. Okay.
10-yard line.
Cole Beasley is that fast, I guess. Okay. Sure.
His fifth touchdown now on the year.
I'm just out here outrunning the whole defense.
To their lead. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it.
He actually was behind the entire defense within like 3 seconds.
And that's something you almost
Not
never
even.
see nowadays. When you fake it, you're at the 15-yard line on a PAT as opposed to
Well, apparently he's the best receiver in the NFL. The way he just dusted my defense.
Congratulations to them, but it's just not a good play. I mean, the risk reward is really off the charts. Not in your favor. Run your offense out there. Put it on the 2-yard line if you want to go for 2. But I'll be darned. They ended up getting that one, didn't they?
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And the drive starts with a carry by Stevenson. And he'll get this one up to about his 14. A.J. Klein on the tackle there.
Oh yeah.
Just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left them no space to try and run.
Yeah, my phone be telling me that you're online while I'm at work, and I'm like, nope, that's not him.
On the left side. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
I can always tell when it's ED because it'll be like during the time the kids are in school.
On to give, this is Harris.
Mm.
Get this one all the way up to about the 46-yard
Oh, somebody just got hurt on my team. I think that's one of my linemen.
And he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Now here's another carry for Harris. And no room that time, getting it to about the 46.
Dislocated thumb will return soon. That's my backup tight end.
Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may
Beautiful.
keep himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
On third down, Harris. And this
Oh?
won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave him with a 4th down.
Gorgeous.
They'll try and run with a fullback Johnson. And I don't think he got there. He did not. They stop him a yard shy. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Bills are going to take over in excellent field position. They'll run on first down with Singletary. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It's only a 3-yard
Okay, I respect this dude though. Like, he just turned on shooting clock at the end of the third quarter instead of bullshitting. No, with like 4 minutes left in the quarter though, dudes will always wait till the fourth. Oh, okay. That and he's playing the commissioner, so that doesn't hurt. Well, Todd Gurley finally fumbled. So yeah, as far as what happened today, I'll just take you through the chronological time of events, otherwise none of it's going to make any fucking sense. But my boss sends me the list last night. I sent him a text because I was like, man, you put $1,000 driveway on there with 2 of us on an 85-degree day? Like, that seems a bit tough. Like, thanks for the heads up, you know? And I woke up to a text that just said yes. So I was already a little irritated, but whatever. My job, I'll go do it. So I get up, I go to work. It's me and Eli. There's 9 jobs. And the big, huge $1,000 one was 8 on the list. So I was like, okay, what I'll do then is, we were finishing the 6th driveway. On the way to the 6th driveway, when we finished driveway number 5, my boss called me. And he said, did you go do French Road yet? And that's the big one. And I said, no, because, you know, we're not to that part of the list yet. And he goes, what do you mean you're not to that part of the list yet? It's 4th on the list. And I'm like, no, it's 8th on the list. Like, I've got it in front of me. I was like, but we're on our way to number 6. I'm really, like, right around the corner from it. So we're going to do that one and take a break. And then we'll go do the big one. And he's like, okay, no problem. It's no problem at that point. So we go, we do the 6th one. Rebecca and Chris met me there. Chris is one of my workers that, he's also my roommate. And I went to take my break, and I was like, y'all might as well just come with me. We'll smoke at the park, and then, you know, Rebecca had to go to work, yada, yada. So we stop at the park. I stop, I roll up, and we'd been there like 10 minutes or so, and my phone rings, and I'm like, I know it's Kevin. It's got to be Kevin. It's nobody other than Kevin. And it was Kevin. And I answer the phone. The first words out of his mouth, mind you, are, I know you just stopped a few minutes ago. Right? I've already sealed 6 driveways for you today. It's hot. The driveways are hotter. And I already passed out like 2 days before the COVID quarantine, due to pushing myself too hard at this exact job in those exact conditions. So I'm trying to like take a little bit better care of myself. I'm gonna stop for 15 minutes. It's not a big deal. So he's like, the guy on French Road's calling and asking when you're coming, and I was like, okay, you know, like we're leaving here in a minute, but I'm not gonna not take a break because you scheduled poorly and didn't know what order you had things in, and now the customer's pushing you. Like, we'll be there shortly. And he started to get a really bad attitude with me. And so I returned it. I was like, dude, I don't understand why you do it. It's like, every time a customer says something to you, you call me and you fucking take it out on me. He's like, well, I could do this whole day by myself. I was like, okay, like, I don't really fucking care. Like, first of all, your work is not as good as mine, so we're not even going to talk about that. Like, I don't care. Like, that's not relevant to the situation. I deserve a break. I work my ass off for you. It's hot today. I didn't take a break all day yesterday when it wasn't hot, because when it's not hot, I don't need one. Like, just back up off me, you know? And he's like, oh, well, I'll be there shortly to pick you up. Like, acting like I was saying I didn't want to work. And I was like, well, I don't need you to pick me up. I can get home from here. Because I knew what he was saying. But he's already said that 100 times, you know what I mean? Oh, you're done for the day, and then I'm not actually done for the day, you know? I'm back on the crew the very next day. So, I'm like, fuck it, I'm just gonna go get in the truck and go to the next job. Like, dealing with Kevin is exactly like dealing with a bitter ex-girlfriend, you know what I mean? So, I get in the truck and I start driving to the big job. And Eli, my coworker's phone rings. And I hear Kevin say over speakerphone, I just want to call you so, I don't want you to get in trouble or anything, but I'm about to call the police and report the truck stolen. And I flipped the absolute fuck out. Not out of concern, out of anger. I was like, are you kidding me, you absolute piece of fucking shit? He's like, well, blah, 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 I told you to go home, now you're taking my truck. I was like, oh, you're fucking serious? You're actually a piece of shit. Okay, then. I said, not for nothing, man, but, like, I've told you 100 times that I know you don't care about me. And so I'm not surprised, but I'm mad as fuck, And he said some slick shit, and I was like, nah, it's cool. Like, I'm gonna get my shit and get out of the truck, but the next time I see you, I'm gonna break your fucking jaw. Like, fuck you. You absolute slimeball piece of fucking shit. Choke on it. So then he gets to the truck and he texts me, you're fired. And I was like, okay, cool. So I'll go file workers' comp for the fucking shoulder injury I've been dealing with for almost a month now. I'll get in touch with the labor board about your 14-hour non-break having ass shifts. Like, we can do that. Like, that's fine. I don't care. The thing that upsets me is now I'm gonna lose everything because you're a fucking piece of shit. Like, why do I have to lose shit because you're a trash-ass human being? Like, it doesn't even make any fucking sense. So I grabbed all my shit and I fucking walked about, I don't know, half mile or so. And Rebecca was almost home. She turned around and met up with me. And then I came home, and I was just so mad I went to sleep. I didn't know what else to do. Like, I went to sleep, and then a friend of mine stopped by, and we were, like, fiddling with my car engine and shit, like, so I could figure out how to drive my car without having the shifter cable in it. Because it is possible. It's just a lot of steps, like, in between each shift of the engine, I have to put the e-brake on, get out, and manually shift it from the engine. But we were fucking with that, and I realized, oh shit, they should be done soon. So I texted Eli. I was like, hey man, you guys almost done? He's like, yeah, we're done now. I was like, oh, okay, cool. So I still have the list, so I know exactly which address they should be coming from last. So I punch it in my GPS real quick, like, oh, okay, how far away are they coming from? It was 32 minutes, so like 45, 50 minutes goes by, and I'm like, what the fuck? I just threw a pick six. And, oh, nope, he tried to lateral it, and I recovered it. So Eli comes walking down the street. Like, I'm hanging out, like, trying to, like, walk around the complex, like, get some air, because I wanted to talk to my boss. Like, fuck that shit, bro. Like, you and I, we have words to discuss. Like, I've given you far too much. I've sacrificed a lot for this fucking company. From personal relationships and friendships to my health to my safety. I don't know if you remember, but earlier this year, I didn't have my full voice for about a month because my throat had swollen shut from that stupid fucking crack fill machine. I literally didn't have a voice. I mean, I wasn't online much, but like, dude, I work 80 hours, 90 hours a week, 6 days, 7 days, 10 days, 12 days in a fucking row. And I know I've only been back for a day and a half, but when it's hot, that shit, like, it's fucking toxic, Like, there's fumes. They're coming into your face the entire day. There's nothing you can do about it. I wear a respirator from time to time, but it only does so much. It's a cheap little $50 respirator, like. I don't know, man. And I know, like, if he texts me and asks me to work Friday, I'll have to do it. Like, I'll have to. There's no question. But when I got home today, I got in touch with a friend of mine who works, he does flooring, like linoleum and tiling and shit. And him and another friend of mine had both offered me jobs about a month ago. And I had that and insulation installed to choose from, and I just been holding off because, my company wasn't ready for me to leave yet. They literally can't operate without me. Like, I was just off for 8 days, and so much bad shit happened during that time. It didn't even make sense, you know? Like, I didn't end up scoring after I had 14, man. So like, I don't know. I'm really pissed off because I don't really have a fallback, you know.